We ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Baby got stacks.
Hi. Do you hear my dog?
I
He's
hear
just
some
barking out on the outside of the door.
Oh, I heard some shuffling. I thought that was
Growling.
just him moving. Oh.
Oh,
That's lots to-
he's in the room with me.
Oh, well.
I
Sneaky
didn't
little baby.
realize.
Sneaky little baby. Okay. I do remember. Okay. I got it pulled up.
It's
I
all
couldn't remember.
coming back to me.
We're getting caught up.
Again. Life's a bitch.
Yeah, it really
I'm
is.
tired.
Also, did you know we're having a heat wave? Did you know it's supposed to be triple digits this weekend? Are you aware of this?
Oh, no.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot.
inside most of my days.
That's true. No, that's true. Yeah, right now, where you will be is going to be 102 on Saturday, and it's supposed to be 100 here. Down there it's 102, 101, and then 101. So, just gonna put that
That's
out there.
awful.
Yeah.
Why now?
Oregon has been weird lately where it's been like really overcast and kind of cold some mornings. And then in the afternoon it's hot as balls outside.
I woke up with a nosebleed.
Oh. I haven't done that in a while, but my nose was a little runny this morning. Could be the heat, maybe.
Well,
I don't
on
know.
Saturday I should be inside.
That's
During
good.
my work day anyway.
Yeah, I'm really nervous. We only have one AC unit in this house and it gets really warm, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Do you have an ice maker?
no.
Get extra ice trays.
We technically do, but it was broken because it would overfreeze and then it would get stuck and it would just click.
Oh, jam it. Get.
So then Dean took it apart.
In a bowl. Extra ice cube trays in a bowl.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't think we have an ice cube tray, but we do have his metal, like what you put in like alcoholic beverages to not water down.
Oh.
We got those.
Reusable.
Yeah. I don't know. Completely forgot that we have not said the book that we are talking about in this episode.
What are we here for?
14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph, which is a YA thriller.
It's a YA mystery thriller? Just mystery, just thriller? I don't know. This was very popular on Book Talk, BookTube a couple years back.
Yeah, this has been on our TBR for a hot minute.
It's been a minute. And I was very excited to read it. Honestly, I had no idea what it was about.
I had no idea until I read the back of the book.
I was shocked by what it was actually about.
It says mystery, thriller, or young adult, so.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you give it?
I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 4. I especially liked the short chapters.
Short chapters are always great.
They kept, like, with the short chapters, it kept me, like, my brain going. Like, I didn't get bored.
To just keep going, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get bored. I felt like every chapter had, I don't want to say a cliffhanger, but it had, like, something going on. So there was a lot of things happening.
Kept flipping the page.
Yeah.
You just kept going. I will say it had the typical problems I usually have with YA where I'm annoyed with the character, where I'm like, ugh, you're going to make that decision. And like, she made stupid decisions where it's like, why would you do that? But she's young.
Oh, yeah. She definitely like put herself in more danger than she needed
ever necessary. To. Yeah. And I feel like it was, was she in high school? She a sophomore? I don't remember.
She is 17.
Oh, maybe she's a junior then.
She's either a junior.
Anyway, I do remember while reading it, she was making decisions she should have known
better. Yeah. Like
even for her age.
Not going into
like,
a dark
she was young, but the common sense should have still told her no.
Don't go in a dark alley. Don't confront a possible killer alone.
Haunting a serial killer,
That number one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
And there were some cheesy moments,
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I
guessed it.
I was curious. So anytime there's like a mystery thriller, I always want to know at like what point Mel figured out who it was. I honestly, they fooled me with the teacher. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, oh no, and I was very caught off guard that it was who it was.
That was maybe like,
you thought you figured it out who it was
before. It was maybe like halfway through.
Damn. Guys, I don't know how she
does it. As soon as he was introduced, I don't know at what point of the book he was introduced. When the character was introduced.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know when that is.
When they were at
that scene happens.
When they were at the retreat and they were walking, maybe?
The hospital.
Oh, the hospital? Okay. Yeah.
Whatever that was.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, let's read the back of the book before.
All right. There's like a red text at the top of it. You have to murder at least 3 people to be called a serial killer. The Magpie Man is looking for his 14th victim. When Jess was 7, her mother was murdered by the Magpie Man. She was the first of his victims, but not the last. 10 years later, the killer is still at large, and Jess applies to appear on an internet reality show in which she'll be filmed once a week for a whole day. All her social media, every text, and all personal interactions will be seen by viewers. She knows this is her chance to remind the public of what she has lost and to finally find the vital clue that will lead her to her mother's killer. When the show starts airing, Jess becomes public property, and her life is an open book just waiting to be read. Then the anonymous text messages start, and Jess begins to realize that the Magpie Man is watching her every move. Told in short, intense chapters, Jess's story is about risking everything to uncover a killer before he can strike again, even if she might be his next victim. So, yeah, so it's basically her mom was killed in the alley right next to their house.
Her house.
Yeah. Like less than a minute from the house. And the Magpie Man didn't have a name until the dad started calling him that. And it kind of just exploded from there.
Yeah, he said that he wanted to take away the shininess, like
shiny, yeah,
the pretty shiny thing in the world.
Yeah. So then he started, when he would kill, he would carve out the number of the victim. Like if that was his 4th victim, he would carve the number 4 in the victim's chest. And so that's how he was able to be like identified, like how
that's like
they identified him. Card. Yeah. And so there's this new like reality thing where these, I think it's 4 people, one gets on the internet a day and they get filmed for 24 hours, and there's cameras like in their house, and then they can also like wear cameras on them so they get like from their perspective of what's going on. And so she, I don't want to say volunteered, but she like auditioned to be one of those people because she wanted to get her mom's name and get the victims' names out there more and get more light on the Magpie Man, so that way like he could feel like more threatened, basically, which is such like,
get more eyes on the case. And just she said like there has to be someone out there with some information.
Like I get it, but like come on. So it's basically her. It's her. There's another guy. I don't remember their names, but there's another guy.
It's like every day it's a different.
Yeah, the one kid. His brother was he shot some people in a mall, I think, or a school, and then killed himself. Another one, this teenager says that she's never had sex and she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then
that one.
The other one, she doesn't say like why she's there. So like they all kind of have like a story or something that makes them unique.
Yeah.
But she's
some kind of like lore to watch.
Yeah. And they have to get so many views, and then after a month, only one can move on, I believe, to do another 3 months of shows, and so they're all trying to like get the most views.
Yeah, they're gonna compete to see who goes the furthest.
Yeah. And then so it's basically her like trying to juggle. Obviously the killer is still at large and starting to like threaten her, and then she's also like dealing with being filmed constantly, and then there's this like kid that lives down the street that like watches her and is like,
and when she makes her dumb decisions, he's kind of there to like
save her,
kind of help save her.
He's like the hero, like the good guy.
Yeah.
Love interest. I don't know.
Yeah.
That one's kind of a tricky.
He read as younger than her. Like, I thought he was like a kid to her teenager, but I guess he's the same age as her.
Yeah. I think he's the same age.
Like, I thought he was like 13, 14. But
so
I guess
he's
actually like in her grade.
It's hard reading YA books and like getting in that mindset of like how young these people actually are.
Especially since I feel like you can break down YA even further to like preteen to like teen.
Yeah.
Because even that in like pre-pubescent or like those, it's hard to tell, especially at our age, where, because it all blends.
It really does. Well, and like obviously this book doesn't have like any like sexual things. I don't even think they kiss. It's very innocent book.
Very innocent, mild, like nothing. I can't even think where she might say like, oh, he's kind of cute, and that might be like it.
That was it. Yeah. And then she goes onto this like retreat, which is also like really weird. I got weird vibes from this retreat when they're like jumping around like a kangaroo.
Bizarre.
It's very strange.
It was very culty feeling.
110%. 110%. Yeah. I definitely got that vibe. It was only like one class that went. It was this like English teacher's class, and he was like one of the cool teachers. And then they're like all in a circle at one point, and then it gets like super heavy, and they're all telling, I don't want to say secrets, but that like all of a sudden the teacher talks about how he lost a son. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just kind of strange. And then one of the girls in that group, the main character used to be friends with before her mom died. And then it's kind of sad because like after her mom died, like all of her friends kind of left because the parents didn't want to hang out with, which is, I'm like, it's not her fault. Like, what? Okay.
Yeah, it was very stereotypical, like almost like small town feeling of like, everyone knows everyone, so maybe like their parents told their kids like, you can't hang out with her, like her family's no good,
which makes no sense.
But it didn't feel like, nothing else about the book felt like small town.
No, not at all. So they like they go on this retreat. The one girl, it's been so long, I can't remember her name, but anyways, they have this like last night rager where someone brought alcohol, and then the one girl just wants to forget everything and drinks to the point where she's like practically dead, and they have to bring her back. Like they had to do CPR on her, and then from there things just kind of escalate. Like she's egging the killer on more, and little things are happening. Like she was making a video at one point, she had dyed her hair and to make it look like her mom, but she didn't use the same perfume her mom had on the night that she died. And like one comment, because people can comment like while she's live, and someone has, like an anonymous user said like that was the same perfume, and so she knew that that was the killer. And it kind of just escalates from there. Like she starts noticing that like pieces of the newspaper articles when her mom died are getting put into her backpack, so she knows it's someone close by. And then we find out that the person that was putting the paper in the backpack was the teacher, but he was just wanting her to remember her mom, which was like,
because he used to be friends with her. And he was like, I see now it was like inappropriate and I shouldn't have done it. And be like, yeah, no, you shouldn't
That makes
have.
no
You
sense to
weirdo.
me.
It does not make any sense
So I thought it
at
was the
all.
teacher. Fun fact, it was not the teacher.
I only knew it wasn't because it was such heavy implications of like, look, it's the teacher. You know what I mean?
And me
Like,
being
it's never who you're pointing at.
oblivious, I'm like, oh my god, it's the teacher.
I also hate how as soon as she found out I was a teacher, how quickly she was just like, it's the teacher, and then started like telling the news and was like announcing
She
it
went
to
off.
her camera. It was like, Jesus Christ. And the
She
police
went
officer
off.
was like, please calm down. We're gonna look into this. And she's like, it has to be him. It can't be anyone else. And then she finds out it's not, and she's like, oh. It's like, yeah, you just ruined a man's reputation. Congrats.
Yeah,
But also, yeah, it's fucking weird that he was doing that.
it was very strange. And so come to find out it was the friend. We're gonna take a break, and I guess Millie has things to say.
Millie had a special announcement.
Okay. You got things to say?
Sneep, sneep.
Sniffing?
No purrs?
Hi.
That's pretty rude, actually.
Oh, that's
Oh, she's back. Oh, big
okay.
head butt.
All right. Well, I'm sure I wasn't
That was
touching
brought
her.
to you by Millie.
Oh jeez. Okay. I know she wanted to cuddle. I felt a little paw smacking me. I was like, oh, okay. Then we find out that the killer actually was the old next door neighbor and her old friend's stepdad. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
So
Because
they live next door.
yeah. And her mom used to be friends with that mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he was abusive, still is, to everyone. And she was trying to get like evidence of it for her friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she got it, and I guess she was gonna like expose him.
Well, he killed
He said he didn't mean it.
He killed
she
someone.
Caught him. Oh, that's
and
right.
He was burning the bloody clothes in the backyard, and she was like looking over the
trying
fence.
To peek. Yeah, that's right. She didn't actually get any concrete evidence, but he thought she did.
Yeah.
So he killed her.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Which honestly, that would be my luck. Me being nosy.
And just happening to catch a glimpse of
evidence for murder. Yeah, that would be my luck. Murder. So yeah, that was his first victim. And yeah, he was kind of cuckoo in the head. He'd like bash the child's door, and like he was like the typical evil stepdad.
To their house, and neither of the daughters are okay. Like, she's so cute. She's just sitting on your lap.
Yeah, she's having a grand old time. It's too warm for cuddles, though. Oh my gosh. Okay.
She does not care.
No, she could care less. But yeah, I liked the way this was written in the sense of how unique it was, bringing like the internet kind of to like bring out a killer. Like, we don't really read that very much. So I thought that was an interesting twist. But
I think I'm just not a celebrity reality show type of person in my books. Because I've read in other books with aspects of them being on a show or like being a blogger type person, and I'm just not that interested in it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. I think it's just weird whenever I read something like that. I don't know why the disconnect, because it's something with like we watched in our lifetime, like a rise, like
the
rise of a
I was gonna say vlogger. You and I I don't. We've never watched like a vlogger, but we love reality TV. Like you and I.
We love reality TV. We know it's trash, but please serve it to us.
But it's so good. I think what gave this a 4 instead of a 3 was just the way the book had such short chapters that kept me interested. This book, it made me want to keep reading. It didn't make me want to put it down. because I would put it down, but then I'd be like, oh, but I could just read like a couple more chapters and find out more information.
That's true.
So I think that's what gave me a 4. Because
At no point did I want to stop.
Exactly.
It was simple enough. Even if at one point I did, I was like, if I did, it's so fast and quick that it'd be like, it's not going to take me much longer to finish it. Why would I?
Some chapters were like a page.
Truly, some were not even a whole page. It was just like a block paragraph.
It was great.
Yeah. I think what mine was lowering it to a 3 was my just frustration with some of the characters. And that's a me problem. Me and YA books.
They're hard now that we are at the age that we are. Yeah. It's harder for us.
I read this when we initially bought this, like a couple years ago even. I probably would have liked it a little bit more.
This is very much off topic, but so I used to have, when I lived with Melanie, I had my books stacked on the floor, and then Millie decided that she wanted to start chewing on my books, which was very out of character for her. I don't know what she was doing.
Is this one of them? Oh, look at the little nibbles. I'm like, she just looked up like, why are you showing it? Why are you showing? Look at it.
You can like see
little gnaw marks.
Oh, the little like
she pierced through pages, like through the cover into like the first few pages. Rather impressive.
Her mark goes to page 7.
Wow. Through the front cover down through page 7. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, she's grooming.
Nah, she's grooming.
Just casual. She does. Okay. Oh, goodbye.
Toodaloo. Yeah, she
she got a little chompers in there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
little baby.
But I'm glad that it's off of our TBR.
It was on there too long.
I don't know if I would keep this book, even though I rated it a 4. I just don't know if I would ever read it again. Already knowing the ending.
Someone else would appreciate it more than I would.
I think a younger person would. Yeah.
A younger person. Yeah. Well, there's a better audience for it.
I keep getting reminded that I am almost in my 30s, and that's
atrocious. I was reminded that our 10-year high school reunion is gonna be next year.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Well, my mom. So my mom works for the college, and she's telling me that it's start right now, and so all the people coming in for freshmen, and she goes, all their scared faces, and then she was like, I had to go and get my new photo ID, and I had to walk in and see them lined up, and I was like, yes, back when I couldn't get flash photography to go on my side, and so I had to hold up the line as I was trying to get a photo with my eyes not closed.
You still can't get flash photography to go on your
I cannot. Side. I've not bought meet and greet tickets before, just on the off chance that they take the photo with flash photography
and ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, it would be money.
Make a special request and be like, can you just please? I'd rather have a darker photo with my eyes open than a flash with my eyes closed.
It's so bad, guys. But yeah, I think a younger audience would appreciate this book more. I just don't know if Abe would take my book that has been chewed on by a cat.
Probably would.
Abe, I promise you, everything else is in great condition.
It's like little kitty marks.
It's just little kitty marks. Unless I keep the book and just keep it for...
Just frame it.
For just remembering her little gnaw marks on it.
Pretty cute. I think that book took the brunt of it. I think that one was on the top. What, is it not?
So I had bought this like random book, but it was a first edition, and it was regularly $50, but I got it for like $1 or $2 when they were merging 2 stores to one.
Oh,
and there's like a paper cover that like went on the outer edge of it. It was like a smaller like half paper cover.
Oh, yeah.
And she chewed the crap out of it. I had to throw it away.
Oh.
So
Pets.
Yeah. Anyway, like it's too warm, Mom. I know. I'm sorry.
Well,
Rowdy
unless
1
you
star.
like YA.
My Rowdy 1 stars.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get into this.
Curious.
I just have to pull it up.
People did like this book. I mean, that's why we got it.
It was pretty popular.
I got it. I had no idea it had the reality show aspect to it. I
didn't either. It doesn't take us much to buy a book, honestly.
You can just tell me the book title.
I'd be like, sold.
Done.
This is at a 3.73 stars, 19,431 ratings, mainly 4 stars. I can only imagine what these 1 stars are going to be like.
So ready.
I would like to formally request that Vincent Ralph never write another young adult mystery again. Thank you. Note to self, short, intense chapters is a red flag.
Oh.
Good Lord, this was stupid and idiotic.
Good God.
Right idea, zero execution.
Oh.
The plot was weak and the characters were too. Jessica is the most insufferable character I've ever come across. Yeah, they just didn't.
Those are pretty harsh.
I know.
None of those were like casual and funny. Those were all like critiques.
And they all are. Yeah, boring, bland writing, no character development or characterization in general. Everyone felt flat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Idea was interesting. The execution was horrible. My word. This book literally put me in a reading slump.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone was like, this book had good concept, so much potential. This book doesn't make sense. That's all they said.
It just doesn't make any.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder wannabe. See, I liked that one.
I did really like that one.
This book makes me want to die.
Oh.
Awful. DNF. I hate this. It's just dumb. Oh. What the hell is the name Magpie Man? I can't take the killer seriously with a name like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people didn't like it. Now I'm just out to the 1 stars that don't have anything.
Oof.
Okay, well.
Oof.
It wasn't terrible.
I don't think it was bad.
No.
If you're into YA and you like mysteries, give it a read. It's a quick one.
I think for what it was written for and for the audience it was supposed to gravitate towards, it made sense. Yeah. I feel like us being harsh on it is because of how many books we've read.
We're not
the
we're
obviously
readers.
Not a young adult.
How dare you?
We're young adults at heart.
I'm suing.
But my knees say otherwise.
If you like young adult, if you like mysteries, I mean, like reading this on the beach, you're going to a park. Yeah. This is a quick little read.
It's quick. Yeah.
A little time, probably.
Yeah, if you are like on vacation and you just want something to do, like, yeah. But it was a little bit difficult with the decisions that the main character made, but I liked it with the short chapters. I am very excited for the next book we are going to be talking about.
I'm ready to gush. Okay, let's get to that episode really quick. Okay. Like and follow wherever you're listening to this podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Baby Got Stacks Podcast. There's also a link in the bio there where you can find us elsewhere, like on Goodreads. Completely forgot the name of that app for a second there, even though I use it nearly every day. You can see what we have on our shelves and what else we have to read. If you have any suggestions or if you see something on there you want us to read sooner, let us know. We're gearing up, getting real close to our 100th episode, so we're getting close to doing a little something. Mm-hmm. Get ready for that.
Yep.
Yeah, share with the peoples that you know
Just the peoples and the animals,
and the animals. Give them a
especially
hug,
the animals.
give them a little pat, a little boop, and a little just for mine.
I've seen where
Yeah, I
my
think that
animal was.
was it. Mine is passed out in front of the door now.
Mine is laying behind me. Being,
Dramatically?
no.
Oh no, just cat like. Oh, hug me. Oh, tail flick. All right.
She just
Wow,
needs to be near me. She doesn't want to hang out with her father.
that's fair. I was gonna say same, but I don't mind you. You
He's
can tell
he's
him
just
that.
playing. He's just playing his video game. He's playing a new video game. He's got his headphones in, so he's very oblivious to the
Oh,
world.
so does Taylor.
It helps. He knows to just put them in so he doesn't have to listen to me talk about my books.
Yeah, he keeps himself busy. He can entertain.
They entertain themselves, yeah.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.